1927 is almost through, and on Times Square, the excitement of the past fades before the hopeful anticipation of the new year to come. "1927 was over. Although gaudy and loud, in the end, it marked a subtle change in the American people. For those who greeted the new year of 1928, there would be new heroes, new thrills, new sensations. But never again would they succumb with the same wild, thoughtless abandon. Although they were only dimly aware of it, the era of wonderful nonsense was rapidly running out.
Of this theater wishes to take this opportunity to thank you for your valued patronage during the past year and to wish you a most happy and prosperous new year. And now let's all join in a spirit of good fellowship and welcome the new year with Auld Lang Syne. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of Auld Lang Syne? And now, friends, here's the wish of the management and the entire staff saying it to music. We wish to thank our audience for support throughout the year. We're glad to know that you've enjoyed screen attractions you've seen here. We thank you for your patronage, and now with hearty cheer, we wish you every happiness and a prosperous New Year.
The child was born. He was the new year. But look at him now. Time staggers on. And again, it's Happy New Year.
Now, the boss of this movie emporium here has asked me to kind of put you all in the spirit of New Year's and lead you off in a little song. He says that after you hear the sound of my voice, you won't be so self-conscious about your own. All right, Professor, give us a key. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of Auld Lang Syne? Okay, folks, now come on, let's all sing. For Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for Auld Lang Syne, we'll take a puff of kindness yet for Auld Lang Syne.
The emotions of the century were rolled into 1942. On January 1st, baby 1942 toppled into the scene to find this land of ours in the midst of trouble. Pearl Harbor, Corregidor, Guam. So baby 1942 donned his uniform and took on a man-sized job. There were other problems, too. New taxes to beat the Axis. He learned he couldn't drive 60 miles an hour. Tires. He learned the wisdom of rationing. Dim outs and blackouts didn't dampen his spirit. He even found time for sports and going to the movies where he bought bonds by the millions. So the book of time closes, and baby 1942, now grown to manhood, fades off into the sunset. The management of this theater thanks you for your patronage during the past year and joins in a salute to 1943.
A youngster well worth fighting for. His name is written on the battle flags of a brave new world. And that name is the year, 1945, the year of final victory. Toot that whistle, blow that horn, throw your hat in the air. But when you get it back, taste this inside it. It won't be over here until Johnny comes marching home sweet home for peace. And total war gives way to total peace. An old-fashioned New Year's greeting from the old 49er.
Yep, that's me, an 1849er. I want to wish you 1949ers a Happy New Year. In my day, we didn't have too much comfort, but your way of living is just wonderful, most of the time. Our fashions were dull, our dancing slow as molasses. Your clothes are smarter, your dancing faster and much more fun. Well, most of the time. An afternoon at the beach was hardly sensational, but today... Seriously, though, all this old 49er wanted to say was, Happy New Year!
And days of auld lang syne, for auld lang syne, my dear, for auld lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet, for auld lang syne.
Thank you, sir, and Happy New Year. I hope you enjoy the show.
Enjoy yourselves, folks, and return often in 1952.
Hello.
May I serve you too and bring you sweets with your movies in 52?
Just follow me, folks, for the merriest movie-filled New Year you've ever enjoyed.
Hey, let me in on this too. I'm the projectionist, and I'm just loaded with wonderful entertainment for 52.
I'm the theater manager, and I join in welcoming you to hours of comfort and relaxation while you enjoy the world's finest entertainment right on this screen. The big news for 52 is the grand parade of hits we've scheduled for you. That's our contribution to your movie New Year. And the management of this theater, staff, and the entire motion picture industry wish all of you a prosperous, peaceful, and happy New Year.
Join the happiest party in town at our bell-ringing New Year's Eve show. Father Time will get the heave-ho, and we'll usher in the new year 1953 with the happiest whoop-it-up welcome you've ever seen. You'll see a great, joyous screen show. You'll laugh, you'll scream, you'll roar with delight. It's going to be a riot of fun. So spend your New Year's Eve with us.
Something is happening. Let's zoom up and take a look. There's plenty of excitement among the tenants of Milky Way House, and if I'm not mistaken, yes, one of the starboarders, old Father Time, is on his way out. And now he's packing up to make way for the new tenant. Let's see now, the scythe sharpening tools, very important they are, and the hourglass refill, Mark II for the new jet age. Now, let's see, is there anything else? Oh, yes, of course. You won't want that anymore. And as Tempest fugits, he takes one last look in the magic hourglass to recall some of the year's great occasions. The gracious young queen has ascended the throne. 1953 was the year Everest was climbed. And everybody welcomed back the Ashes to Britain. You know, it hasn't been such a bad year after all. Young 1954 is here already, and losing no time to make a few improvements. I wonder what he's got in store. So long, old fellow, and welcome. Welcome indeed to the new year. You know, I think he's going to do all right. And to everyone, Happy New Year.
Speculation is running high in the four corners of the earth, in the capitals of the world, in the living room, and in the street. The question of the hour is, what will the kid in the three-cornered pants bring? Headlines are shouting. Experts are prognosticating.
From my calculations, I can absolutely state that if things don't get worse, they definitely will get better.
Politicians are predicting
a brighter future for you all if our party is at the wheel.
But here is the man best qualified to give us the facts, Father Time.
Before introducing the young man of the year, I know you'd like to join me in bidding goodbye to an old friend, 1954. And now let me introduce the new champ, 1955. Now, youngster, everyone's out there waiting to hear what you've got in store. What's that? Well, you may not realize it, folks, but young Mr. 1955 has just asked me to extend to you his best wishes for a very happy new year.
It's Father Time, that unrivaled producer of mammoth spectacles whose record of hits is a matter of history. Back with his latest and most astounding production, The New Year. Introducing an exciting new star. His name is 1956 Anno Domini. But because he's such a friendly young chap, they're already calling him by his nickname, 56. There have been a lot of improvements in Father Time's recent productions. They've brought a better life to all through the wonders of science and industry. And the scenery has improved enormously. But young 56 promises an even more fabulous production of the good things of life for everyone.
For auld lang syne, my dear, for auld lang syne, we'll take a...
He's opening the show with that all-time surefire favorite, Turning Over a New Leaf or A Fresh Start on a Clean Slate, a number already being hailed by fans everywhere. Lights, camera, action. A sincere greeting to you all from the management and staff of this theater. Happy New Year.
We are speaking to you from the New Year's Party election headquarters. We're awaiting the arrival of the choice of the people. Baby, 1957, due at any moment.
Pardon me, sir, but aren't you with the rest of us? Oh, no comment. I was sure you wanted to join with all of us to help him make this a better world to live in. Oh, wait a minute. I think our hero is coming now. Yes, is everybody ready? All together now. Happy New Year! In behalf of Baby 1957, the management and staff of this theater extend best wishes for the gayest and happiest New Year you've ever had. Happy New Year!
Since time immemorial, the observance of the ending of the old and the festive beginning of the new year have been marked by the ringing of bells, parades, gay crowds, and a carnival spirit. The ancient Egyptians measured a year from the shadows cast by the pyramids and celebrated in mid-June. The Chinese figured a new year on changes in the shape of the moon, so that their new year fell between January 21st and February 9th, and still does. But no matter where you celebrate a new year or when, it takes but 1 minute of the hand of the clock to reach midnight. It's a new year, folks. Let's all make it Happy New Year 1958.
It's a time for rejoicing as the whole world prepares for the crowning of the newest sovereign. The great event approaches. The little prince rests for his moment of triumph. But wait! Here's someone interfering with the royal proceedings. Why, it's good old Father Time himself. What's he up to? Seems like he's really after the little fellow. Yes, sir, things seem mighty dark for his unsuspecting subjects. The warning sounds, and in a flash, there goes Father Time, lost in the mist of life. And with him, no, not with him, he's all alone. Why, he only came to prepare the little fellow for his royal coming out. So, places, everybody, it's coronation time. Let's all join in welcoming the newcomer with the loudest greeting of them all. Happy New Year!
Hickory dickory dock, it's a minute to 12 o'clock. The magic hour when the new year is born. But what have we here? A little tin horn, left all alone on the shelf. Ho-ho! While little boy Blue sleeps on below. So what does he do? He leaps to the bed and lands right on the little boy's head. He points to the time and jumps up and down. Let's go, says the boy, let's wake up the town. So little boy Blue comes out of his dream. Little boy Blue, that roars supreme. He opens the window and lets out a blast to let the world know that the old year is past. Toll the great bells, 1960's at hand, from Times Square to Texas across this great land. The village or prairie, the joy is unbounded. The glad sound of New Year is heard and resounded. It's a bright, shiny new one for us to enjoy. For mother and father, for each girl and boy. Like little boy Blue, we wish everyone here the best things in life and a Happy New Year.